Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Sorry I'm a little bit late this evening with the live stream. I'm just busy getting everything set up and had problems again with my camera, which is a little bit annoying to tell the honest truth. I mean, it's trying to get things set up sometimes nowadays seems pretty tricky, and yeah. Hope the live stream and hope everything works out well this evening with the sound and with the lights and with everything like that. I've had to run from my laptop this evening instead of from my camera for some weird reason. It's just not picking up anymore from my camera, so I'm not sure if it's my capture card or what the story is. So if anyone has got any advice out there, perhaps I should go ahead and purchase a better quality capture card or something along those lines. It might help me a tiny bit. Yeah, so this evening, the big thing or the big plan I wanted to do with this evening's live stream is going to be a little bit different from the other live streams. And yeah, I've obviously just chatting on what has happened the last week or two and what's coming up for the end of this week. So we're doing something pretty cool at the end of this week. We're doing a swim run event, the Torpedo Swim Run event, which is something different. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that event on Sunday in Cape Town. And yeah, looking forward to seeing other people as well that are coming through to check the race out. And yeah, something a little bit different. And I hope everyone's going to enjoy it as much as we do. And yeah, I think this week has been a pretty tough week. It's been pretty solid compared to other weeks, especially last week as well. And yeah, we've had some pretty solid training. And I see the stream is struggling here a tiny bit. So hopefully the stream can come back online and everything runs smoothly. For some odd reason, I'm not sure why the status of the streaming is not great today, but we'll see what that's like. If anyone's good on that side and can hear the live stream loud and clear, just drop down into the comments and yeah, let me know if everything is cool. Yeah, so the race this weekend, Kinu R. It is it's called the Torpedo Swim Run event, and yeah, it's going to be quite cool. So it's 1,000 meters of swimming and running. We kind of do like a swim run a type of thing. So it's a little bit different to our normal triathlon events that we compete at, and yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. On the live stream, we're also going to talk. Sorry, I've got a little bit of peanuts in my throat from from a bit earlier. Sorry, I'm just clearing my throat there, and yeah, I think it's as I said, it's going to be something different this weekend, and great to have all the local fans that support this channel up on this live stream this evening. Literally just came off the mountain bike, I think 10-15 minutes ago, so I managed to literally slide through the shower and jump up onto the live stream to chat with you guys about obviously this weekend's race. Next week Wednesday, we're doing a race in the sand dunes in Atlantis, and I think that's going to be pretty cool. It's at a Red Bull event. Obviously I'm sponsored by Red Bull, so they asked us to come out and do the Red Bull Dune Dusters, which is an 8-kilometer trail running race in the sand dunes in Atlantis. And I think that's going to be pretty sweet. It's going to be quite a hard running event as well, so we're not going there to literally to race. We're more kind of going there to compete and kind of have a little bit of fun while we're at it, so nothing too serious. You know, for this time of the year. Obviously we're doing some pretty hard training now the last few weeks. I got some awesome drone shots last weekend, which is coming out the video this Sunday. So I've got an awesome video coming out this Sunday, crazy drone shots early in the morning, sun's rising over the Vasanta Kral Dam just down the road here, and yeah, really looking forward to getting that video finished for this week. Posting it up on, as usual, Sunday afternoon. It could be anywhere from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. I'll see how it goes during the day. I might post it a bit earlier in the day, perhaps. And yeah, I think obviously the channel's been growing steadily over the last couple of months, and we're thinking about doing something a little bit different with the channel. I'll keep you guys informed on that as it evolves and as it changes over the next couple of weeks. We've still got to chat about what we're going to do with the channel. Certain things might change over the next few months. We'll keep everyone informed, obviously, as per usual, over my community posts. And yeah, so greetings to everyone this evening. If anyone has any questions, any comments on the channel, anything they might want to add for this evening's live stream, please head on down to the comment section and let me know any questions that you guys and girls may have for me. And yeah, so we'll get to the basics. So the first thing I'm going to start on with this evening is the PTO Triathlon event that happened this past weekend. I'm not sure what you guys and girls think about that event. I think it was something pretty cool, something pretty different. We've never seen something like this before, and yeah, I think everyone really enjoyed watching this. I mean, I really enjoyed watching the PTO Triathlon events, the challenge race in Daytona. It was quite crazy. I mean, some of the best athletes in the world, short course, long course, going against each other. I had my money, as I said, on the last live stream. So if you saw on the last live stream, I did have my money going on Paula Findlay as well as Gustav Eden, and both of them ended up winning the race. And so that was super cool and super awesome to be part of that. Obviously having called the race the week before. And they ended up actually winning the race. So I found that was very cool, something very different. And yeah, I think I'm gonna try and see if I don't have any. Let's have a look here. Let's see if I can find some media. I've got some media from the races. I might play it here in this evening from the PTO Triathlon Series event. It was great for them to be able to send me some footage from the race. So I'll be able to play some race footage here from the PTO event. So big thanks to Challenge and PTO for sending me through some footage. And let's have a look here. Let's see if I can find this. I'm trying. This is the first time I'm going to try this on the video. So if this goes completely pear-shaped while I'm trying to do this, I'm sorry. But I thought I'd give this a try. And have a look to see what it looks like. So let's have a look here if I can do this. We put this through this section into here. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting any luck with this. I think I need to try and see whether I can put that in there. No, unfortunately, maybe I won't be able to get this done correctly, but I thought it would be cool to give it a try. I'll try it out maybe perhaps next time, just to make sure that I don't completely mess this up, because I might kind of kill this whole thing here. And so yeah, I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to leave this perhaps for next time with this media source playing through here. And so yeah, I don't completely screw these things up. So let me first try this out in something else. What I'll do is I'll put some of these into my weekly video this week. Rather keep things simple. Maybe if I try and play around with things here too much, I might end up ruining the whole live stream, and I'm not sure I really want to do that. Let's have a look here. Just bear with me, everyone, for a few seconds. Bear with me. We'll get there. I should have looked on how to do this at the start. No, okay, let's leave this. I'll try this another time. Let's just go back to the basics. So there we go. And we are back. Hopefully that worked. Hopefully that worked out all right. I was giving some things a try. I've got some more footage coming here as well. But yeah, I think the PTO triathlon event was super cool. I mean, the amount of footage and the amount of stuff that they did was next level. It really was amazing. I'm not sure how you guys felt. I mean, I'm not sure if you actually ended up watching the race, but it was something special, and I think apparently it was one of the most viewed thing ever in triathlon, especially which is with their live streaming, was definitely some of the best. And I think this is
the cannon goes off.
I love the start of a triathlon race. I mean, look at that.
Uh-oh.
Florian angered now, taking his turn at the front.
Oh, no.
Salzburg.
This is going to be a very fast 18K run.
Alistair Brownlee pulled over to the side, did some stretching. Gustav pulling way wide to go past them and getting his energy hit once again.
This is insane.
That's about as American as you get right there.
Our PTO 2020 champion.
And yeah, so that was the highlights, kind of from the PTO series, from the men's side. And I mean, I find that extremely exciting race to watch. Gustav Iden winning, Henry Schumann coming out in first place on the swim. I saw how the bike unfolded, Alistair Brownlee, and people getting all mixed up. Vincent Louis ended up getting a penalty, which was really tough. I mean, it's never nice to see top athletes getting penalties, and unfortunately the guys were a little bit too close to each other, some of them like 20 minutes, and so they were 20 meters gap is what they had to have between kind of between each other. And unfortunately, some people got a little stuck in that position, and they ended up getting penalties, which is sad to see. But I think for short course athletes, kind of getting penalties, which is not great. But yeah, obviously, again, big thanks to the guys from PTO for sending me some of this footage. I've still got one from the females race that I'm going to put on here as well, so you can just see the highlights from the overall race, as well as the males, females, and that type of thing. So here's now the clip from the females race with Paula Findlay winning, and then we can do a little bit of chat about that. If you guys think there might be any more PTO series events coming up, and yeah, hope you enjoy this little clip from the females as well.
The cannon fired, and now the best women triathletes in the world. And she will be 2020 PTO champion. Paula Findlay for Canada wins again.
And so that was the females race, Paula Findlay winning in true style. And I think everyone really enjoyed that. We were up until kind of midnight watching this race. And I mean, winning $100,000 is insane. I mean, I'm a little bit bleaked having missed out not doing the race and competing, but it definitely wasn't for me in the first place. But just because obviously training wise, and we wanted to come and have our party, our wedding in the end of December, so we were trying to plan and focus on that. And those are the big reasons why we didn't go. We did get a wild card slot to go to the race, but we decided to not use that wild card slot, not go to compete, and to kind of look on happiness and to try and obviously have a good time here in South Africa, enjoy training, and focus on the Olympics being the really big focus for us moving forwards in the next few months. So yeah, I think the PTO was very, very cool, something different. It reminds me of Super League or the Island House Triathlon a little bit. Definitely something different that people really enjoyed, and I hope there are going to be some more of these races next year, and hopefully at the end of the year we get a turn to actually get up on the time trial bike and do some of this type of racing. Would be very, very cool. Yeah, so with PTO behind us, everyone's got now the triathlon blues. There's no more massive triathlons for this year. You could kind of call that the world champs of triathlon a little bit. I mean, I would definitely think I would call it the world champs of this year. And yeah, I really think it was very, very cool. So I think moving on this week, as I guys told you, that I've got my video coming up on Sunday. I'm going to try and be working on some new RD merch as well. Rachel's coming up with some designs, which is very cool. And as I said, the channel is going to take a tiny bit of a change in direction. We were going to speak to you guys about that coming over the couple of weeks, as I said. And yeah, I hope everyone's going to enjoy that. It is going to obviously, I'm going to obviously stay completely in the channel, 100%. It's going to be live streams on Wednesday. It's going to be information from me from running, triathlon, all of that type of stuff, races as well. So I'm going to get some footage this weekend of the swim run race. And I think it's going to be very cool. I'll strap a GoPro on my head when I'm doing some of the swims. And the format for the Torpedo swim run for this weekend in Cape Town is very, very short distance swim to run legs. So it's about 1K total distance. And we do swim to a run. We climb out, we dive back in, we swim, we climb out, we run, we dive back in, we swim, and so forth. So we do it about 5 times, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a kind of an eliminator format where you eliminate other people, a little bit like Super League, and it's going to be very cool. And I'm very much looking forward to going to Cape Town for the night. We're sleeping in Cape Town for the night, so we've got kind of like a chilled weekend away in Cape Town, and that's going to be very, very cool. I've had a lot of people as well ask me about these. I've just connected with a brand that does massage guns, Ultra Recovery. And down in the description here, there's a 20% off for this massage gun. I'm actually going to go and use it right after this video. And it really, really does help. So there's a link down in the description, Ultra Recovery, and their massage guns really work well. And yeah, so I think if anyone's keen to go and purchase one of those, you can head on down to the description. And yeah, we'll be helping the channel a little bit while I'm just busy adjusting the screen here a tiny bit. So I'll just head through a couple of questions here, and then yeah, if anyone's got some questions, now is the time to ask, and we can go through some of them. Good job, or good job. Thanks for always being on every live stream. I think between Good Job and Luke, you are the biggest fans of this channel, so thank you guys for always tuning in. You guys rock. And yeah, I think there's like some of the question. What's the race called? Kino or it's the Torpedo Swim Run event. And then next week it's the Red Bull June Dusters event, which is also coming up. And yeah, I think that's going to be pretty cool as well. And so let's have a look here. Another question. Stream is fine. Hello, greetings from Belgium, Bart Stevens. Greetings. Hope you're doing well, Bart. And let's have a look. Some of the other questions. Paula and Gustav won Luke Fennell. Yep. I was pretty stoked that happened. That running guy. Hi everyone. Hope you're doing well. That running guy. Robert Davidson. Richard, do you think you would have finished top 10 in PTO event? Robert, that is a very interesting question. I'm hoping I'd finish top 10. I mean, on the bike, I feel like I need a lot of time to be strong on the bike and to get used to a time trial bike. And I tell the honest truth, I think I might have got a bit of a hiding on the bike on the swim. Probably would have come out with Matt McElroy and them hopefully 20-40 seconds out, maybe behind the leaders after the swim, maybe towards a minute, towards where Gustav came out. I'm not sure whether I could have ridden as hard as Gustav did, so I would have had to catch on the run a bit more, and maybe I would have run myself into a top 10 if everything went well, type of thing. So yeah, got to be a bit realistic on certain things and how it can happen. But yeah, hopefully top 10, I would guess so. Samuel Solash, hi Richard, hi Samuel. Richard Garvin, hi, how are you doing? Josh Dip, and I throw the support. Yeah, if anyone wants to throw in a super sticker or purchase any of my RD merch, if you support the channel, you can head on down and you can buy my RD merch here. I'm going to do a Christmas something special as well for Christmas, so we'll do a Christmas version maybe of the clothing in the next week or so, and you guys can go out and get some stuff. The merchandise line is doing not too badly, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So thanks to everyone who supports the channel, who has purchased any merchandise. Thank you very much for that. So Bart Stevens, fat base, always about that fat base, man, always. Love the drone shot in the last video, Richard. Thanks, yeah. So I've got somebody new now who's helping with my drone footage. His name's Hardyman11 or Hardus Kutsia, and he lives 300 meters down the road here. He's helping me out with some drone footage, which is really cool, and we did some really cool drone footage stuff this past weekend, and you'll be able to see some of the footage. I'll show you on my phone actually now. Sorry, I shouldn't take my phone out during a live stream, but let's see if I can show everybody what the footage looked like. But if you guys and girls can see here, let's see if I can do this. I'm pretty certain this won't work. Let's have a look here. There we go. Let's get this going. This is not the best way to show drone footage, but as you can see, there's Rachel and I swimming in the lake. So pretty cool shots. It comes past, you can see Durbanville there in the background, and this is the lake that's only about maybe I think it's about 2k or 1.5k from our house, and we kind of went to go and do that super early in the morning just to go and grab that sunset. But it was an amazing swim. We really did have a great time swimming in the morning. I was early for me, to tell the real truth. It was very early. Can't say I really enjoyed waking up that early, but for the YouTube channel, we do these things. We make epic footage, and it's going to come out, and it's going to be sick. And yeah, I think we're going to have some good fun with this. We're going to do some stuff in Namibia. So in 2 months' time, we'll be in Namibia, and I think it's going to be great to make some cool stuff out there in Namibia. And yeah, let's just go through a couple more of these comments here from everyone. Congrats to Pasio Mulman with a UCI Zwift win. Oh, that's amazing. I didn't actually watch the UCI Zwift, so huge congrats to Pasio. She's we just did a Toyota campaign together as well, which is super cool. So big shout out to her. Michael Craven says, we're coming to draw the holes. Oh, no, and we have already put the paintings up. The paintings are up in our place. Bought a television, so we're getting there. And you'll see that in the video. I should have recorded how I put them up. Sorry, I didn't do that. But next time. Bart Stevens, Richard, if the video plays, you're not easy to hear anymore. Sorry about that. Yeah, what I'll try and do now is try and fade the music down so I can still have my sound coming in the background. But luckily I managed to get the video playing. It's not that easy to have a live stream and play video at the same time. Probably sounds easy, but yeah, I thought it was cool just to throw some music in there. Bart Stevens, I liked how Sanders came in the last 10 minutes. Yeah, he did come very quickly in the last 10 minutes. I will agree. He really did pick it up in the last. I mean, you could have predicted him, but he's really strong, and you can see he's a great long distance athlete. In the last 20-30 minutes, they start to do extremely well. So that's very cool. Another question here from Goodyob. Do you think you missed something because you weren't at the PTO race? No, I don't think I missed anything. You got to pick your races wisely, and you can't race everything. That's life. And I think it's important to make sure that you do what you want to do and not what everyone else tells you should do. I mean, it's just the reality of it. There's a race almost every weekend, usually, and you've got to plan the races you can do and obviously be happy with what you're doing. And so we were happy coming to South Africa. I'm happy mountain biking here. And at the lieu of not making money on that, that's life and that's chill. I have no problem with that. Here's a question from Sam Goodwig Matthews. I was glued to the Challenge Daytona. I had my money on Alistair Brownlee and Gustav Eden showdown. Johnny B went for his first crack at the longer distance. Yeah, I was also thinking if Alistair doesn't blow up in the race or something happens on the bike or that thing, but obviously he had a cough, then he might have had a cough. He had a cough injury perhaps before the race. I don't know, but so yeah, unfortunately Alistair had to pull out. A lot of the ITU guys got a little bit of a hiding as well, just because of obviously the long distance takes months and months to prepare yourself. And the likes of Gustav Eden, he's always time trialing in short course triathlon, so he's always chasing from the back in the TT position. He's used to it, and he's a great runner, and he's good at pacing. They rode 47k an hour average in Daytona. It was insanely fast. So it was really crazy. Yves is a question from Yves De Beer. Any comments on Magnus de Leeuw riding his bike with no fluids? Yeah, that I think the guy he was from Denmark, and he rode with no liquid during the race, and he ended up cramping on the run. And I thought, like, that is the most rookie error I've seen in a long time. And I think you kind of learn as you go. I mean, not everyone just comes to the pro level and knows when to hydrate, knows when to go in the race, knows how to react to things. And he was extremely strong on the bike. So he's definitely one to watch in the next few years for certain. When he gets the hydration done well, he even started running pretty well. It looked like he ran pretty well. So yeah, I definitely think he's got some room for improvement there. Yves. Cardos Bors Auguston. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, Cardos. Have you ever had shin splints? I have not. I try to get a massage once a week usually. I do a lot of stretching, which really helps. And yeah, I try to just make sure that I don't overdo my training. I grew up running when I was 6 years old. On my video at the end of this week, I show the video of where I grew up a little bit. We mountain biked through there this weekend. We had a long bike, so you're going to be able to see the gravel road that I grew up running barefoot on until I was about 16 years old. So that's going to be very cool. Stay tuned for that video. Robert Davidson, have you thought of retirement, life after triathlon, maybe in 3 years? Yes, Robert, definitely thought of retirement a few times, but I still have a lot that I want to do in triathlon as a professional athlete. Also running or mountain biking, there's some other things that I want to do before I retire from professional sports. I'm going to be starting my coaching in the next few years as well, so stay tuned for that. Anyone that's got big ears and wants to be coached by myself or Rachel in the future years, stay tuned for that. There's going to be a channel on it as well. Some very cool things people can get involved in. And yeah, I'm really excited for the next part of life, what that's going to happen. So I really want to help develop people to become better athletes, kind of a reason why I enjoy doing my YouTube channel, giving advice, helping people out, chatting with people, doing live streams, all those things. I enjoy doing that. So it's not just like I want to make big money doing YouTube, but it's more that I enjoy giving back and chatting with people, and I think that's something different. Not all top triathletes do live streams and stuff. So, but you got to make sure I don't overdo it, because I need to recover to a certain degree, which is also important. Matt Bull, your live stream Wednesday, Richard. Enjoy Cape Town this weekend. I'm sure you will do. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, I think. So not live. Love your live stream. Awesome. Good job. The RD socks fit great. Please, good job. Please take a photo and send me a photo of you in your socks. Anyone who buys my RD merch, which is just below in this channel, yeah, you can take a photo in it. If you buy any merch, you have a coffee mug, you buy any stickers, t-shirts, hoodies, anything, I will repost it on my Instagram of you guys, and yeah, I think it would be pretty cool to help get the brand out there a little bit more. Let's go through one or two more questions here. We're at kind of 30 minutes now, so one or two more things. I'll give you one or two more things from my side, and we'll finish the live stream here. But great to have everyone online. If you can, please, if you're new to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications for the channel, just so you don't miss out on any of the videos. They come out weekly, usually on a Sunday, and a live stream on a Wednesday. So here's a question. Let's have a look. Dustin, what do you eat before a race? YouTube video coming on that. What we eat before a race. What we eat in South Africa in a day. Also a video coming out. There's a video on how to breathe for running coming out. I've got about 10 videos I'm gonna make. So in the next couple of months, there's gonna be all these really specific technical videos on running, nutrition, how to do your first triathlon, how to prepare for a triathlon, how to make money doing triathlon. There's a lot of these things I'm going to make, so stay tuned for them. If you have any advice on videos you might want to see, please write down in the comments of this video what videos you might want to see, and anything else for this channel. Head on down to the comment section and give some comments, and hit the like button if you can, please. Let's have a look here. Let's have another question. Conscious Dan says, big fan. That's like I'm a poet and I don't even know it. Thank you, Conscious Dan. Awesome. Thank you for tuning into the channel. Sabanadzovic. Kadir, do you plan on competing at Daytona next year? Good luck this weekend. Thank you very much for that, Saban. Yeah, so I do plan on competing hopefully at Daytona next year. We are going to still have a wedding in December, so we're going to see how we can make things work around that, but we'll definitely hopefully be next year be going that direction. Will you ever run the 70.3 in Marabella? I have no idea, Joseba. Sorry. We'll have a look-see. Good year. What is my VO2 max? VO2 max about 80. And my max heart rate is probably about 204 beats a minute. Edna there's a question from Ida. Best man, run, awesome. Thank you for that. If you guys aren't English-speaking people, it's still great to have you on the channel. You can comment in whatever language you like. I do not mind. I might not be able to reply to you in your language, but yeah, it's great to have everyone on the channel from around the world. Hopefully my channel, if it could translate into your language, that would be super cool. Bart Stevens, thanks for your efforts you put into this channel. 100%, Bart. I like consistency. I really do enjoy consistency, and yeah, great to have people coming in online, watching my videos. Obviously, when you guys are having dinner, I'm at 8 p.m. So people, you know, well, not majority of people, but quite a few people can tune in while they're having dinner, or you can watch it later. Great to have everyone on here this evening. Thanks everyone for tuning in once again, and hit the like button if you can, please. It will help the channel all that much. A like and a share or subscribe really does amazing things. I've got a video coming out soon as well on the Nike Alpha Fly Next Percent. My thoughts, is it the best shoe in the world? That's going to be the question. There's some more running in it. There's a few things I think the guys and girls might find really interesting about the shoe. I'll do that in the next week or two coming out. I'm going to try and, at the end of this week, get out a specific running video for my running fans. And yeah, I think it's going to be very, very cool. Robert Davidson, you're very good at public speaking besides coaching. I think you can be a very good motivational speaker. Enjoy listening. Thank you very much, Robert. Yeah, well, I did think, doing some commentary at events or those things, I'm quite excited about triathlon, multi-sports. So yeah, I think that's kind of another reason, something different that I enjoy getting into, something outside of triathlon. And it's definitely opened a few more doors the last couple of weeks, especially. A couple of brand deals, a couple of different things going on. So it's very something different, something cool, something I enjoy spending time and effort doing. My camera didn't work again this evening, so it's a pity. I'm trying to get the setup dialed like other YouTubers, but it'll take time to get everything nailed, and I kind of really like to try and get things improving. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Another question from Robert here. Perhaps even triathlon commentating as a sideline. I could do that. I could do that. The thing is, you've got to be really dialed in with knowing all the people, and you've got to be able to travel a lot. But yeah, I think, speaking for hours. But yeah, I think what we'll do further down the line, I'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll call this my public speaking, because if I just do a lot more live streams and do a lot more speaking to people, because this is kind of like live, but it's not kind of live. I'm sitting here in front of my camera and my laptop, but yeah, we'll improve as the time goes on. Here's a funny question from KB Agoston. What do you think of parkour? I think parkour is very cool. I'm a big fan. I actually did parkour a couple of years ago, and yeah, I think it's something different, and I remember doing some backflips into bushes and some really weird things, and yeah, so I think parkour is very cool. I wish people sponsored parkour more. I think Red Bull does sponsor a couple of parkour athletes. There's one Australian guy who's really, really good at it. So yeah, KB, if you do parkour, I think that's awesome. That running guy just ordered Nike Tempo Next in orange. The Nike Tempo, I've never run in them before. They kind of look a little bit over-engineered, if you ask me. I'm a fan of a very simple shoe. I did, though, however, have something to my Nike Pegasus 37 that anyone else has had this before, but the air pocket in the front of the shoe, I must have had like a thorn or had something go through it, and the whole air pocket broke. So the one side of the shoe was like really soft, and the other one was still bouncy. So the shoes are dead, literally. So it's a sharp thing went in it, and the shoe died, which is very sad. So I had to go and buy another pair. Yeah, I'm still working on a Nike sponsor or a sponsor from a company. So nobody wants to sponsor me from the Nike side of things. Hopefully down the line I can get a sponsorship there, but we still work on that. There's a couple more questions here. Keith, Dustin, thank you very much for enjoying and tuning into the channel. Everyone, thanks for tuning in to the channel. And yeah, awesome to have everyone online this evening. Here's a question from Mark Corso. Do you plan to move longer distance in the future besides ITU? Yes and no. Long distance races are a bit boring for me, to tell the real truth. I can prolong my career as an athlete doing long distance, but I prefer exciting racing. Super League Triathlon. I want to try and maybe get involved more in Super League Triathlon next year and the coming years. I think that what they're doing is it's super cool. It's so different, and it's high paced. It makes the athletes into superheroes. It's super, super cool. I'm not sure if you guys remember this one. This is from quite a long time ago, but this is from the race that I did in Hamilton Island when I won. I should actually put the stuff up on the wall. But yeah, we have like our race, gave us our race number and everything, and this was my $100,000 race, which was a Super League race, and yeah, I think it was really, really cool, and I think that Super League is definitely doing something the right direction, and yeah, I think having live streaming all over the world on live television is what people want. I mean, everybody wants to watch it live, and you want to be able to access it easily. You don't want to have to go and pay for the rights to watch something and stuff. You just want to turn it on your phone or something easy on your phone, and you want to watch it live, no problem. So Super League's definitely doing that in the right direction, and that's something that I want to get involved in. Hopefully further down the line, being in contact with them when I'm not a professional athlete. Here's another question from Robert Davidson. Have you done Tokai Manor House run on 26th of December? I'm not sure if it's happening this year, but it's an amazing 16K race. I think I've done it once before or twice. Very, very hilly, Robert. I remember getting beaten by a whole bunch of endurance runners, and yeah, so I'm not allowed to do too much racing in my off season, well, in my build up. So definitely I just need to make sure that I don't overtrain or over race kind of going into the season. We have one or two more questions here, and then I'll just finish off with this evening with with what's coming up over the next 2 weeks, and then kind of the video coming out end of this week on Sunday. If you can, turn on notification to this channel just to stay tuned for the videos and share to your friends and family. That would be super, super cool. I would love that. It can help grow the channel even further. Trying to get to 20,000 by the end of this year would be quite cool. And maybe I'll do a giveaway on a video and things as well. I've also got memberships on this channel, so I'm going to put the prices down on the membership. So I'll make it like $1 sign on for basic, so you can become a member for $1, and then I have probably a higher price range for memberships where it's like $3 and then probably $5. And yeah, I think there'll be some perks and things further down the line, like you can get early access to videos and lots of different other cool perks connected with memberships on this channel. So yeah, that's the last two questions here. Francesco, what is the explanation behind your logo RD? So this D stands for Donald. That's my middle name, and I could have made this into an M, so it could have been RM for Richard Murray, and I thought it would be something different. Instead of having an RM like everyone would have done if that's your first and second name, but I thought I'm going to use my middle name. It's something different, something that not everybody knows, and so then that's the reason why it's RD, outside the box, something different. I'm a little bit different. I thought that would be cool, and so yeah, that's where more or less where the logo came from, which is different, but I think it's something cool. I've seen somebody else do it, and I kind of thought, well, it'd be kind of cool to do something along those lines. Good job. Can you maybe make a video about top 10 triathlon tips or something? Sure. Yeah, I'll note that down. Good job. And I'll try and get tips on triathlon, 10 of them. That's a lot of tips, but yeah, my top 10 tips for triathlon. There we go. That sounds good. Robert Davidson, do you have a concrete plan to improve your swimming pre-Olympics? Yes, I do have a pretty concrete plan. We have two swim coaches, and one helps us a little bit with like focus technique, and the other one helps us with structure every week. And so we're going to have a plan of doing something special just to make sure that I can get my swimming to a peak just before the Olympics. It's really important for me. Last one here, Purple Cow. Do you ever train with Henry Schoeman? You're both in South Africa. Yes, South Africa is very big though. Henry lives about 1,500 kilometers from here, so we don't do too much training together, but I think I've done 1 or 2 runs with him around a race, but no, we live quite far away from each other. Yeah, so I'll just end off this evening's live stream in the next couple of minutes. I really enjoyed spending my time chatting with everyone. Thank you everyone for commenting. Thank you for liking this video. Thanks for subscribing. Video coming out this Sunday. Rachel Klammer started to help me also making some footage, and we've got some super cool things coming with Red Bull next year for this YouTube channel. Stay tuned. There's going to be some super cool things coming with Red Bull, and something different. I'm going to get myself new tech, new laptop, new things. It's going to be very, very cool. So hope everyone enjoys this channel. Give this video the like and subscribe if you can. Thank you everyone. Have a great evening. Sleep well. Have a great rest of the week. Keep distance. Remember, Corona is still here. I know people don't want to talk about it too much. I don't like talking about Corona on my channel too much. But yeah, give each other some space. Wash your hands. Wear your face mask. Everyone knows the drill. I do have an RD face mask if you want one, of course. Link down in support this channel, everyone. Cheers.